Alright, get this over here. Who are you? Oh, I'm Rainbow Brite. And I'm Twink. Oh, well, I'm Nessie, sometimes called the Loch Ness Fiend, but I'm not truly a fiend. Well, it's the first time that I, got to meet someone like you, Den. So, what brings you to Earth? How did you know I wasn't from Earth? I don't know, I'm just making a guess here. As you do know, Nessie, I Rainbow Bright, that's Twink, and that yes, I'm from a land called Rainbow Land, and I've come here to Earth to get ready for spring. Since spring's going to be coming up soon, since God's going to be shifting, you know, making the earth and the sun be more near to each other, you know, and I gotta get ready for that, by making seed that all the trees start getting their green leaves, making all the flowers, whatever the English word for they are, start, opening up. Well, and putting the cast into things, you know. Yeah, like I always wanted to know, Twink says, how many folks saw you over so many years, but no one can show any truth to you being a living being or not. Oh, well, it's not only me. It's all my forekin. We live in that lake. I know a lot of folks out there can't believe that God would let beings like us that are cold-blooded live in a body of water, which is also known to be cold, but God did let us live in that lake. And even though a lot of folks out there don't want to give us the living deadweight rank, well, Rainbow Bright said it's truly cool to get to meet you, because I never met anyone as well known as you are, you know. But it is also sad that over the years, going back to all my forekin until me, that a lot of folks don't believe in me. Some folks believe that I'm a stunt, I'm a lark. The folks are getting other beings, land beings, water beings, whatever you want to call them, misled with me. Yeah, well, it is kind of hard for folks to go in there and then believe you're a living being, you know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Folks come to the lake all many times, and each one of them comes up with their own beliefs, and even some of them do seek you, you know. But no need how deep they get their undersea ships to. No need underwater shooters go. No need they can never ever seem to come up with enough truth to get the whole world to believe that you're alive. Yeah, you're right, Rainbow. And it makes me sad, but I got really no run and lead over if folks believe that I'm alive or not, you know. Well, you have no run and lead, Nessie, what folks believe or what folks do, you know. The only slay, run, or lead you have is over what you believe and what you think and what you do, you know. So, at the end of the day, I believe that you're a living being. I believe that God made you and gave you life, and God is still giving life and making other offspring of you and forekin of you in the past and whatever. And even if the wisdom followership doesn't want to truly believe that you're a living being and you're one of the last of the living of the dead weights or whatever folks want to say you are, I believe in you. Me too, Twink says. You know, a lot of folks don't believe that I'm a living being. Hell, a lot of folks don't believe in Rainbow Land. Hell, a lot of folks don't believe, don't believe in all kinds of things. You know, there are some folks out there who don't believe in God or Jesus. You know, because you don't believe in something doesn't make it not true. And then you have no running lead over what folks believe or what they choose not to believe. You know, Nessie? Yeah, I know where you're coming from, Twink. Yes, Rainbow Bright. Need be, no need how many folks see my forekin over the years or saw me or any of my offspring or whatever, and if they either choose to believe they saw something like me or not. But isn't it true, Twink says, that there's other beings like you that live in, I don't know, other bodies of water, mostly lakes, sometime waterways, sometimes seas. It always seems to be those kind of bodies of water, right? You know? Yeah, you're right, Twink. Other lakes, other waterways, other seas have beings just like me, like my forekin, like my offspring, who look like me and behave like me. Like anything else, a lot of folks say they see us, and a lot of folks say they didn't see us, and the wisdom followership can't show any truth to us either way. So yeah. Well, Rainbow Bright says, like I said early, Nessie, I believe in you. I know you're a living being. There's no way I'm going to mistaken you for a seal or a sea lion or ostrich, or walrus or any other kind of water, any other kind of being that lives in water. I'm not going to mistaken you for a being that lives on land, because how many beings that live on land and have flippers, very few of them. And you don't look like a seal or a sea lion or a walrus at all. And they're the only beings that we know of that God gave flippers. But they live on land, and also live in water too. But I believe in you. Well, thank you, Rainbow Bright. That means a lot in you. And I believe in you too. Oh, fuck. Well, that was me and Twink, meeting Nessie, or one of the many offspring of the forekins of Nessie. So tell us what you think about this film, and have a rainbow day.